I'm on a quest to find music and art. Supporting local talent is the place I start. Yeah, this is our culture, the place to be. Games, books, arts and crafts and jewelry. This the guardians of the geekery. 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 And now for today's episode of Guardians of the Geekery with your hosts, Matt, Carol, and Joey.
All right, Guardians of the Geekery. Hey, now we are in serious kickoff mode for the Geekery Market on November 21st, 2026, 10 a.m. to 4 p.m. at Cabarrus Arena Event Center. But we realize, there's so many other events that we love and that we go to as both Guardians of the Geekery members, the Shenanigans, the Merry Mayhem bunch, and more. So this is a special edition where we dive into Congregate, one of the probably the most fun I've had at a weekend convention in a long time. And we didn't go, Joey and I didn't go last year, and Carol, you didn't go last year either. But Wanda went last year. We were just talking before we kicked off, but what we've decided is, Tera jumped in here and kind of laid it out for us, is we don't think that the world can handle all the shenanigans in one place. We have to have one member floating outside comfortably, causing mayhem in other places, very merrily, mind you. But we just, it's tough for us to concentrate that much love. But I think that'll happen probably the next year. But definitely want to dive right in. So, Tera, thank you for joining us. We are thrilled to have you, and sorry that here James is under the weather.
Thank you.
But he's always promoting Congregate very well.
Terribly sorry you're having to put up with that, Tera.
Yeah.
I know how it is.
You're taking care
of sick men are really hard to take care of.
Actually, he's fine. He's probably just a little overly tired. We spent the day at UNCG with my daughter for her first, they call it SOAR, but it's her first day of not quite school, but all the things you need to know about starting school. So
gotcha.
I think he's just a little worn out, a little done.
She's starting kindergarten, right? She's starting kindergarten.
Yes, yeah, absolutely.
Oh no!
How did that happen? How did that happen?
Trust me,
I heard a university. I'm like, no.
No.
Slow it down.
I know. Trust me, I know.
Oh, but I guess the biggest news is the location change. It was in Winston-Salem, which great city and all that. But this is now in your backyard, right? And,
it is. We are now at the Greensboro Airport Marriott, which is quite literally in the airport. Not exactly, but it is really close. The airport Marriott is in the valley, basically between the two runways.
Gosh.
What? That is so cool.
It's very cool. We don't actually hear the planes. I mean, that's one of the things we really love about this location is that we don't actually ever hear the planes. And we've been there several times, and which I really appreciate. But it is a great location. Everything's for those that have been to Congregate in the past, when we were at the Winston-Salem Marriott and Embassy Suites, we were in 2 hotels. There was a walkthrough that always got so hot in July.
Yes.
But now we're all in one building. Everything is on one floor, which we love. And it's actually laid out such as that there are hotel rooms on one floor. So in addition to all the con space, we have the con space, the hotel restaurant, and our con suite are all going to be on that same floor. Plus, we'll have the one of the things that we know people were a little anxious about was the lack of food, because people did really enjoy being right downtown. For Winston,
Gotcha.
But we've got the hotel, we're doing we're bringing back, for those that have been coming to Congregate, we're bringing back the Congregate Cantina, which was something we used to do in High Point. And so basically what that is it's kind of like a grab and go. I mean, it's got like, they got like pizza and hamburgers and hot dogs and real basic kind of turkey sandwiches. But while you're getting your food, we'll have live music. We have a comedy act that's gonna perform. Yeah, it's gonna be so much fun. I'm really excited about the Cantina. And
all I can picture, I'm a huge Star Wars fan, but it's just the Star Wars Cantina, just like.
Well, and that's actually when we were first talking about it years and years ago, back when we were in High Point, we were talking about the Congregate, and we were like, the Congregate Cafe, the Congregate Cafeteria, and someone said the Congregate Cantina, and we went, yes. Absolutely.
Love it. Oh my gosh.
So, but but all of which to say that there's going to be food options, plus you can DoorDash, and you're 7 minutes away from a major shopping area, and there's no parking, no pay to park.
And if you're really in the, I don't think anybody falls in this category, but if you're in the 1%, you can just go over to the airport, buy a flight, eat some really overpriced airport food, like at a Burger King or Starbucks, and then come on back. It's just a mere $1,000, $2,000 dash and go, right? It's amazing. Oh, I'm not anywhere near that level, so I will not be doing that whatsoever. But I do find that interesting, though, is because the Giddy Geeker and I, Joey, live close to the Charlotte airport, and we zone it out, but we do see planes overhead. I mean, not right above us, and you know, we hear them, but we're so used to it, we just don't. I mean, a lot of times I don't even look up anymore when I hear it. So I'm really interested to see this location. Just what are the dates in July for our gentle viewers and listeners?
Of course. So we are July 17th through 19th this year.
All right.
Officially we'll start Friday, Saturday, Sunday, but we always do have an unofficial gathering on Thursday night for anybody that comes in early. We'll meet down in the hotel restaurant / bar and have a chance to kind of just catch up and visit and say hey before James and myself and Hannah and all the rest of the staff start running around like chickens with our heads cut off.
I really find that the Thursday pre-meet is always a good time. So if you have the ability to come in on Thursday, even though the activities Congregate Day happen a little bit later on the Friday, you can wake up, you can have a good breakfast, you can take your time, and then you're there when everything starts. But by hanging out on Thursday night, you actually get to see everybody. I kind of feel like when you do the con wrap up, there's people that have to travel home, they have to get ready for their work week, they have to do all of that stuff. But also, that's after 3 days of conning. So we're all blah, 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 by that point.
We're very much done.
Yeah, exactly. And you'll be like, did I see you? Did I tell you this? I can't remember.
Did I say thank you?
Yeah, like no clue. But when you do it, you know, on the Thursday night, everybody's excited. And also it's a good chance where you could be like, hey, do you need me to jump in and pitch or anything like that? So
Plus,
so it always helps.
Tara still has a couple brain cells working in James and their kindergartner as well.
Yes. So
one of
the guests of honor this year.
So we have 4 featured guests. So our 2 guests of honor are John Scalzi and Richard Kadri. John Scalzi, science fiction, very funny author. Richard Kadri is horror. I actually just bought one of his first books because I felt bad that I hadn't read anything by him, called The Pale House Devil. There we go. Thank you.
That sounds interesting.
It sounds really cool, and it doesn't sound too horror-y. So I'm kind of hoping I can read it before the con. And then we also have our special guests, Sherilyn Kenyon, who is returning after, I don't think it was last year, 2 years. And then Tally Johnson, who is a amazing storyteller.
Yes.
Does a lot of paranormal and ghost stuff, but he just tells such fantastic stories. That's really kind of his expertise. And so we're really happy to have all four of them this year. We're really excited.
No, I think that's
Plus lots
great.
of other guests, including y'all.
Yes, yes,
Not to shoot our own horn, but we also will be in attendance.
Yes.
So,
yes, and we'll be
oh,
in panels and we'll be a guest this year.
Yes.
Speaking of Tally, he has a new book out, and if you like his stories, pick up his new book because it is just like him writing down his stories. It is,
Yes.
you hear it in his voice. It's as you're reading
Lies
it, it's
I
like, well,
tell
this is
my
just Tally.
friends. Is it lies I
Yeah,
tell my
lies I
friends?
tell my friends.
Lies
Yeah,
I tell my friends. Yeah.
yeah.
And it's got
And then,
what do you say, a dedication to you, Carol, or so
okay, I
Oh,
wasn't going to toot my oon horn, but I am in the
well,
dedication
toot, I
to
tooted
his
it for you.
yeah, nice.
I am in the dedication of his new book because
Aw.
I,
You're
not
pretty
to
instrumental in getting him
not
some
to pat my own back, but I was
exposure
the
out
first
there. Yeah,
programming director to sign him up. So
yeah,
Aw.
it's awesome. Oh my God.
again, just want to point out, like, Carol's a tough sell. So if
Yeah.
she takes a chance on you, it's a good thing. So, she is definitely the first one to say no, no for the geekery market. She's like, no, 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 no. So,
I am the one to say no.
yeah. Although sometimes it's so funny because somebody will apply and we love what they're doing, and we're like, okay, so if we put them over here and put that other person over there, do we feel like that's far enough away that they'll both still get good sales? Because
Yep.
we want them both. So,
Actually, we're actually doing something really different this year. And I James and I were talking about it recently that we don't know why we never thought of it before now. Um, and so we normally do like the author's alley and the fan groups and stuff out in like the pre-function space. Well, normally we put all the cons together and we put all the authors together and we put all the fan groups together. Well, we were at, I think, retcon, don't hold me to that, but we were at retcon and the author, and I wish I remembered who it was, said, I really wish people would mix it up a little bit because by the time, if I'm
Yeah.
like the fourth author down the row, then by the time they
Yeah.
get to me, they don't care anymore.
yeah.
And
We,
James and I just kind of looked at each other. We're like, why have we never? I mean, we do that in the dealer's room. We make sure
Yeah.
that we don't put the two jewelry dealers next to each other.
Right,
Why
right.
have we never done that for like the fan groups and the hallway tables? So we're going to mix up the fan tables and the hallway tables this year. So you're going to have an opportunity to talk to RavenCon and then talk to one of our authors and then talk to RavenCon authors, the Mandalorian Mercs,
Oh,
all
cool.
all over the place. And so I'm very excited. It's going to be different. It's going to be a little bit weird for me because I'm used to being able to just go con.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It works out great.
We tried to do Artist Alley at the Geekery Market one year, and they had pitch
Yeah.
exhaustion by the end of it because
Yeah.
each author is trying to tell a little bit about their type of writing and style, and
Yeah.
so now, like, that's part of the reason why we have to limit our authors because we only have so many
Yeah.
aisles and we can only put so many authors per aisle, so
No,
but
it makes
yeah.
perfect sense. Yeah. So I'm
Yeah.
really excited about that. I just don't know
Cool.
why we never thought of it before when we're always so careful to do that in the dealer's room.
Mhm.
Right.
I mean, we would never put two jewelry dealers right next to each other in the dealer's room.
Yeah.
I think authors are kind of a strange thing because readers will buy from each table. Avid readers will buy from each table, but
Yes.
avid readers are not going to be the bulk of your sales. You're
Yeah.
going to get the onesie twosies and they're going to be picky. And yeah, I can see it's like if you come across a really cool book and it's like, oh, I'll buy that. And then another really cool book, I'll buy that. Well, I just spent my book budget and there's
Right.
20 other authors. One moment, I've
I
got
think
a
a cat
catfly
just
brewing
bounced.
behind me.
That's all right.
Yes.
Hello, kitty.
Yeah. I also wanted to mention before I forget, we're
Yeah.
doing something else a little bit different this year. So mid-afternoon on Saturday, we're building in a break.
Oh.
And
I saw that.
so
That was awesome. Yeah.
yeah, so like literally it's on the schedule. It says go eat or go shop.
Yes.
Um, and
That's really cool. Yeah, I like
yeah,
that.
so I mean, I'm still keeping all my half-hour breaks just because I like my half-hour breaks
I
uh
got you. I got you.
between panels because it gives
Mhm.
people a chance. They
Oh
have
yeah.
that full hour to talk, and then if they go over a few minutes, we're not having to try to scramble to push people in and out. So I like my half-hour breaks, but then we're actually going to shut down for a whole hour. I think I still have like maybe one or two panels that are still be happening.
Okay.
Um, but for the most part, we're going to encourage people to go eat, take a break,
Yeah.
talk to your friends, go shop in the dealer's room,
Put on
go
some more deodorant. Yeah, let's
yeah, go
That's
go.
actually great for guests too, because
oh,
Yes.
oh yeah.
particularly if you want to be a busy, like I kind of want to be busy this
Yeah.
congregate for personal reasons.
Yeah.
But if you're really busy on a Saturday, it gives you a nice break to sit down, relax, talk to people, because
Yeah. Well, and so
sitting
many
on a panel
times,
is talking to people, but you need one-on-one talking to people
yeah.
as well. So,
Well, and a
Sometimes
lot
the
of our,
nighttime, you know,
yeah.
bar
yeah,
breaks are not always for everybody. So
Yeah.
being
yes.
able to actually spend time with people during the daylight hours before, the Tom Collinses of the world creep into their
Tom
system. So
Collins, I
Yep.
haven't had a Tom Collins in decades.
Yeah, really.
I don't know.
I haven't
Um,
even heard of Tom
yeah.
Collins in a long time. Yeah, that's awesome. I'll be
I
doing.
But
do that
yeah.
service for you. I bring
Thank
up
you
Oh,
so
that's
things
much.
that
great.
nobody does anymore just
So,
to
so the
bring you
Saturday break, you just go out on the front porch with a sweet tea and a mason jar and just talk
Yeah,
and
and,
really
and
listen.
walk
And
around and like, well, like I said,
yeah,
I mean, for us, it was also, I mean, a lot of times, to Carol's point, we do have a lot of our guests who are really busy.
oh yeah,
I mean, a lot of our guests will do several hours of programming, and so it's like they never get a time to go walk through the
Mhm.
dealer's room
yeah,
because they're on panels. So this gives a dedicated time that our guests can walk around the dealer's room and say, "Hey, hi,
yeah.
Yeah,
I was
not
on a
like
panel with you."
see you later. Yeah,
Yeah.
So,
Yeah,
Not like, I'll see you on
exactly.
that next panel that we're on together,
Yeah,
but
Yeah.
yeah.
also to get something to eat that's not just crackers or
Yes,
M&Ms.
yes. And
Because
Well,
so,
yeah, and I
sometimes
won't
I've had
name.
Saturdays where that's all I've eaten. It's just like,
yeah,
oh, look,
Uh,
toasty crackers and a packet of M&Ms. There's my lunch.
yep.
and
Now I
I
will
won't
give, go ahead.
I won't name the conventions, but there's some where Joey and the Giddy Geeker have attended and been guests, and uh, there's not that half hour break like you have just between stuff, and it's like, okay, you're in this room, and then on the other end of the convention center, you have to be there. You've got 2 minutes to transverse that, so
because people
you
don't
can't go late.
obey the 10-minute break
Yeah,
rule,
yeah.
so
Right. No, absolutely not.
So I really like what you're doing, is what I'm saying. Is because I always have
Thank
FOMO.
you.
It's always tough enough when you just look at the schedule and you're like, I want to do all five things
Yes.
that are this hour, but if I at least know, hey, I can get this one I really want to do, and then I've got time to actually get to the other side of the convention hall or hotel or whatever
yes.
room it's
Yep.
at. So
And I won't mention the one programming director that put me on 6 panels back to back on a Saturday because
ooh,
she's
Mhm.
not here in the room
Oh,
with
uh-oh,
us.
well, that's
uh-oh,
good because there was
wait
two
a
of us in the
second,
room.
wait a second.
That was me.
Oh,
Wasn't
I was
it?
gonna say,
It
hey,
was, and
It
that was
wasn't the worst thing I've done. I was much worse to Mike Pedersen one year.
oh
yeah,
my
no,
gosh.
I
But
think
Michael
part
worked
of
his,
it I think part of it was that you had somebody that had to back out at the last minute and
I
you
think
asked me if
so.
I would cover. And so
Yeah.
where I
And then,
might have had like a half an hour between a couple, all of a sudden I was like
whoopsie.
5 or 6 in a row. And she was like, weren't you just in a panel? And I'm like, yes, you put me on 6. She's like,
oh, my bad. My bad.
So
it's okay. It's
I,
okay.
I
We've
I
all
will
done
say
that
that, oh
stuff.
yeah,
Yeah.
absolutely. I will say that one of the things I love about having my daughter, I'll plug my daughter, who is also our assistant programming director slash special events uh director. Her one of her biggest jobs is, as I finish putting the schedule together, is she goes through every single person and says, Hey, Tara, you didn't give Carol a chance to eat. Hey, Tara, Carol can't not have lunch or dinner. Or
Oh my
hey,
God.
Tara, Joey needs time to eat. So,
Yeah. No,
That's
that
a boon,
yeah,
man, because when you're working that schedule all by yourself, it starts to blend and you
yeah,
forget.
yeah, it does. And
And
so,
you tend to rely on certain guests. It's like, oh, I know they'll do it. I
yes,
know they'll do
yeah,
it.
yeah, that there is
Michael,
that. And
forgive
then you've
me.
got certain
Michael,
guests who,
forgive me if I schedule them
Mike,
8 hours in a
an
row.
hour straight. I
yeah.
think for me, I think the worst I ever did was I think I had Gail Martin scheduled for like 13.
Ooh.
Well, she
For
Not
likes
something.
that though.
Yeah.
She does, but you still gotta feed her.
It's still, yeah, you got to
Yeah.
feed her, but she will sometimes just go, yeah, I want 14 panels. And say,
Yeah, and I'm like, no, you
okay.
can't have that many.
Yeah, hats off to you though, because I really don't know how you do it. Just when you're, especially a weekend convention like this, where it always happens. Somebody will get sick, or they have
Oh
car
yeah,
trouble, or something, and it's like, and then you do end up turning the people that like your rocks that or hey, Carol can fill in, Giddy Geeker
yep,
can fill in, and then all of a sudden, yeah, they go from 6 to 10 or whatever it is, and some of that stuff, I mean, definitely inevitable because
oh yeah,
you've got so many people and you've got to fill it up, and so hats off to you, because that just seems like a monumental dance. And I see Giddy Geeker do it just with the Geekery market when people
yep.
get ill or whatever, and
Yeah. I have
that
like
last
4
minute shift.
backup plans, and then I have to start
Yep,
getting creative.
Yeah.
It's
yep.
like, okay, who's sitting next to somebody that's not showing? Do they have enough stuff to expand? I have
Yeah.
a couple photo op booths that we can toss up in empty
Yeah.
spaces. And then,
Yep.
and I have a couple people that like maybe they're at the fall staff table, but they have enough of their own stuff that we could make like a satellite fall staff booth.
Yep.
So, but and then after that, I really have to be like, okay, we're just going to take this inflatable dragon and stick it here,
Yeah.
We'll
which
dance in
I
Yes.
that
did
spot for
last
eight
year.
hours.
Yeah, I'm like, here, okay, we
you know
got an
Yep.
extra dragon, stick it here. So,
the one asset you never tap to come in there is Matt's amateur taxidermy. I never get that
well,
tap on the shoulder to come in
it's
and fill
because
the
of
space.
your
Amateur.
It's because of your availability. Somehow,
Oh
every
yeah.
year for the past 3 years,
Huh.
right around the time we open the doors, you disappear. And I don't
Well,
see you again until 4 o'clock.
well,
Yeah.
he's
And
got to mind the reindeer for Santa.
Yeah.
Yes.
that's what he claims, and I'm like, okay, dude. But I heard that he likes to rent out bathroom stalls for mini panels. Were you trying to do
Well,
that last year?
it's
It's like
it's
we
it's
could get
kind
a
of
couple
lucrative.
booths
Yeah.
in. If we take the
Oh,
handicapped stalls, we could just make that an extra
no
booth.
panels, no panels,
No
panels.
panels. No, I'm sorry. We leave the panels to Tara.
That's right.
We
Yes.
do not do panels. We are not a con. We are a
No, no.
market. We will stay a
Yep.
con.
We have an
You will
open
stay a
stall
market.
policy, for
Yes.
Yeah,
five
we will
dollars.
stay whatever it is that I said. We will stay a market.
Yeah,
That's
That's
you're
what
right.
not
it
going to
is.
stay a con.
Yeah, I was gonna say, wait, I'm pretty sure you just said that backwards.
I did.
Oh,
Just
and then she
reverse
froze.
that, take
That's fine.
that, rewind, put it around the other way.
It's all
Yeah, no,
good.
I leave that to you guys. One day we can do. One day we can do. So,
Yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah.
So
it's a
besides the
lot.
cantina,
Yeah.
what's the biggest thing you're excited about this year?
Oh, okay. So yeah, the cantina is probably definitely big. So I'm excited about well, I Tally is gonna tell ghost stories. But the really cool thing is the location that we have telling ghost stories.
Oh.
So this hotel has a fireplace room,
Oh,
ooh,
and
cool.
it is a room that quite literally has a fireplace in it. Now the fireplace isn't actually going to be working, but my tech team is pretty sure we can do something to get a fireplace look. And I
Looking
trust my
like a
tech
fireplace.
team like nobody's business. So we're gonna have a fireplace, and Tally can
Nice.
tell ghost stories in front of the fireplace. Um, I am absolutely thrilled about that. We have what is either going to be the most talked about event or the event that people are going to say, Tara, if you ever do that again, I'm going to kill you.
Oh,
Which
Um,
so be a talked about event at that one time at con panel. So
yes, it will be. We
oh,
have a handful of our guests who are going to do an hour-ish of dad jokes.
goodness.
And they're just going to start and they're just going to go and go and go until either I or somebody else tells them to stop.
Whew.
Which could be absolutely hilarious because dad jokes are absolutely funny.
All
Yes.
right.
And there's the opportunity to have alcohol while you're listening to said dad jokes.
That'll make them funnier.
There you
That
go.
will make
There
them
you
even
go. Yep.
funnier. Yes.
Yeah.
I've had to move the time a couple different times because I'm like, it's got to be here, but it can't be here because it can't be opposite
Yeah.
this. We have all of the usual things that people are expecting. I mean, we'll have opening ceremonies and the Manly Wade Wellman Award, which is the award for North Carolina authors. We'll give that out. We'll have music, so we'll have the Blibbering Humdingers are coming in on Saturday.
Okay.
We have DJ McGuire, Chuck Parker, the Platypus Princess. I feel like I'm missing somebody. Gray Reinhardt.
Oh, nice.
I was like, do I have all of my? I think that's all of my musicians. I might be missing somebody, but we'll have our musicians. We'll have all the usual panels and stories, and we'll do Con Stories on the Rocks, which is our Con Stories panel. And
Oh, the
what
auction.
else?
Are you doing the?
Oh, absolutely. We
I
will
mean, like
absolutely have
that's
an auction.
that's the one thing I put on my application every year. Do
Yeah.
not
Yes, do
book
not
me in
schedule you opposite
anything
the auction, which
opposite
I
the
probably need to
auction.
double check and make sure that I have not done that.
Hannah, please make sure there's a comment against the auction.
Yeah, I will make sure. Um,
And this year I will call in advance and tell them you will get charges on my card at
Oh,
midnight.
yeah.
It is not. They texted Matt 2 years ago,
Oh,
remember?
yeah. Yeah, yeah.
And that was
Yep.
like, and he and I both we have two different cards that end in the same last four digits.
Oh,
So he
wow.
was really
Wow.
It's really
confused
odd.
because it
Yeah.
says, your card ending in XYZ, whatever the numbers were.
Oh,
Are you
that's
using
neat.
it? And he's like,
Where's my wallet?
how did you
He's
get
like,
my card?
no.
And I'm like, I didn't get your card. It's my
This is my
card.
card.
And he's like, what numbers do you have? And I'm like, I'm telling you, it's my card. And then I read like the first four digits. He's like, oh, yeah, that's not my
Oh
card.
my gosh. No,
But
no.
yeah,
Yeah.
but I'm very
Well,
excited. And I will be
yeah.
bringing my new toy,
Ooh.
which is things are gonna fall over here, but
Oh, no.
it's a credit card wand.
Oh,
I now have my credit card wand.
it's
Oh,
trouble.
Just go and
nice.
tap and things get paid for. It's amazing.
Ooh.
It's like having
So-
the magic bands at Disney.
Yes, it
Yeah.
is.
Very
Yeah.
dangerous. Yes. Very
So I used it at
Yes.
Heroes Con, and I will use it again.
Oh,
So-
I
Walk
love
down the
that.
dealer's beep.
beep, 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 beep. Yeah.
I like that.
Well,
I
because
like
you
that.
feel very princely, very
Yes,
kingly. Because I had my little pink, throne that I was rolling down the aisles with, and then I was just going, I will buy you bonk, and I will buy you bonk. So we will be doing that
That's
for
great.
sure. So yeah,
That's
this is
great.
definitely so. Just to back up, Congregate's been around for how long now, Tara?
This will be our 12th year. I had to think
Wow.
about that because it would have been 13, but COVID.
Yep.
Yes.
So this is our 12th year.
Yeah. And I think I've been to 10 of them. I think, Carol, you said you've been to 11 of
I
them,
think I've been
right?
to 11. Yeah.
Yeah.
I think
Yeah.
last year was the only one I've missed.
I think
Yeah,
so.
I've-
Yeah.
I've missed two, but one was like health reasons and then last year. So,
Yeah. Which was completely
but
understandable.
yeah, so but I've been to all of them. We do have other cons that are here in Charlotte, and we love them and appreciate them. But
Oh yeah.
one of the things that we love about Congregate is it's just far enough away that we can play. We don't have to
Yes.
be as responsible adults as we
Yes.
do when it's our local conventions that we will run into these people again, which was hilarious when I went to Heroes Con and I was dressed as Rainbow Bright and realized
Oh
that the only way I could
my
get from the
gosh.
parking garage to Heroes Con was to go through the lobby of my place of business. And I
Oh
was just like, please don't see it. I
no.
hope nobody sees me. I hope nobody sees me. Now, I wasn't full score Rainbow Bright, but I had the Rainbow Bright tassel earrings. I had the Rainbow Bright t-shirt. I had
Yeah.
rainbow socks, rainbow, shoes, and I had my wand, and I had the 1980s braided ribbons in our hair.
Oh
Do you remember
wow.
those? Yeah.
Yes.
So I was like, I am going to run into somebody. I know I am, but
Oh.
if they saw me, they were kind enough not to say anything. But it was the only handicap accessible way was I had to go out the front door between two major office buildings that I work
Oh,
at. So
oh,
yeah,
ouch.
yeah. So
Yeah.
at Congregate, not so much a problem.
No, nope. Everything's on one floor. So it's gonna be
Yeah.
great.
Yeah.
Well, but
That'd be
also
Um,
I
nice.
could just people know me, but not work people. So
right,
that's
yes,
cool.
it's not work people.
It's not
Yeah,
work people's,
yeah,
so I can
that
do
can
what I
make
want
such a
to.
difference. Yeah, that can
It
make such a
does.
difference.
Yeah.
Um,
So,
yeah,
well,
let's see.
so now if people want to go and get tickets, find the hotel, which they need to do that soon because
Yes.
the
Very.
block
yes.
is, um,
Uh,
where,
yes.
what's your website and how do they find you on social media?
Okay, so website is hold on. Is www.con dash Gregate GREGATE.com. The big thing is the dash between the con and the
Yes.
Gregate. Otherwise you end up at like the dictionary. As I have learned more than once. But our website is actually a great resource.
Chicka bow chicka. So,
Yeah, yeah, the website is absolutely a great resource. We have everything on there. So like there's the list of programming that's on there, there's the restaurants that are and other food options that is on there, the hotel information is on there. Our you can register on there, obviously. And I encourage people to go ahead and register. And yes, definitely get your hotel room. I think we are down to we only have rooms now available on Fridays and Saturday nights. So if you need a room for Thursday or Sunday, please let me know. Yeah, and there are very few left on Friday and Saturday.
yeah.
So I'm super
Good.
excited about that. I mean, I think that's
Yeah.
great.
Yeah, that's actually great,
Yeah. So I think actually moving to
particularly with the new
Greensboro,
hotel.
yeah, I think actually moving to Greensboro worked out made it easier for people, I think, because it's right here. I mean, Winston's
Yeah.
not that far, but Greensboro's right here. And I think a lot of people really like that the prices were actually a little bit cheaper than they were in
Oh,
Winston, and
good.
the no fees for parking, I think, is going to
Oh, that's
be
huge.
a,
Yeah.
a
Yeah.
huge help. And it's come and go parking, and there's tons of it. I mean, there's
Oh,
That's
there's
a
like lots and
big.
lots of parking. But yeah, they can check out the website for pretty much everything about us, the guest list, the vendors that are there, the hotel information, the programming is there, and of course, I will be give a slight plug and tell you that all the policies and important things you should be reading before you get to the con are also all on that website.
nice.
Well, Tara, thank you so much for
Yes,
taking time to talk to us. It's always a
of
joy to hang out.
course.
Although at other cons, we are often going in opposite directions.
Just
Yeah.
wave,
I'm
wave.
in this panel, you're going there. We'll see each other later. But we will see you in a few weeks, and we hope to
Yes,
Yes.
see some of the people here. So make sure to
yeah,
come by and say hello. If you see my pink wheelchair, you see Tara running around in terror. Just,
If you see Tara running around, don't stop her. She's
don't
going
stop her.
somewhere.
Just let
Find
her know.
Hannah, find James.
Yes.
It'll be fine. It'll be fine. But yeah, so
Oh,
and
find Andy and Jen. That's
There
true.
you
Find
go.
Andy and Jen.
yeah. All right. Well, ConGregate's and Greg is actually their mascot. So you'll see Alien Greg on the page. You'll know you're in the right place versus the dictionary. Although we are readers, that's not the place. It's going to get you here to our event. We will see you guys there and check it out. So we'll talk to you guys later. Thank you.
Thank you.
Bye.
Bye.
That was an episode of Guardians of the Geekery. Thank you for listening. Check us out at guardiansofthegeekery.com and stay tuned for more content.